Alright, so now I am done beading. Let me take this out of the way. Move this to the side. And move these beads off to the side, so we don't need them there anymore. Alright, so now that I'm done, I'm going to put this so that it looks like 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3 backwards. And so you measure, you guys, lo miden. Que sean las 3 pulgadas. It has to be those 3 inches. You see? How much do we have there?
3 inches.
3 inches, 3 pulgadas, ¿verdad? Okay. And you have a lot of string left over. Tienen bastante mecatito que les sobra. I did that on purpose so you won't struggle while you're working with it. We have a lot of string. Tenemos mucho mecate, así que lo hice a propósito que fuera más largo para que trabajaran fácilmente con él. Now, instead of trying to take out that knot, en lugar de tratar de deshacer ese nudito, since you have so much string, you can just cut it off. Como tienen tanto listón, lo pueden cortar simplemente. So you get your clippers, these right here, and you just clip off that knot. Alright? And now you gather your 2 strings together. Ahora juntan los dos mecatitos, and you form your little teardrop. See? But now how do we make it stay? ¿Cómo lo hacemos que se quede así? Well, now we get to Penny's question. That little crimp bead, yes. That little crimp bead is right here. All right?
That's the kind of a little thing we need to watch.
Now let's zoom in on it. Hold on. Let's zoom in. It's a little tiny crimp bead. You see that? Es la piedrita esa chiquitita que usan para aplastar. So we're going to put that into both of the strings. Vamos a meterlo en los dos listones. So you pick it up, and you make sure it goes through both of them. Lo recogen y se aseguran de que ambos listones entren en esa crimp bead, en esa piedrita. ¿Sí? Both of them are in there. ¿Ven cómo los dos listones están adentro? And then you pull it down. And look where it is now. It's joining them together. ¿Ven cómo ahora los está juntando los dos?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to use the jump ring. Ahora vamos a usar el anillito. You have to be careful in this because it's still not attached so it moves. Tengan cuidado porque todavía no está aplastado y se puede mover. Si sueltan la mano, ¡pum!, se les bota todo y se van volando las piedritas. So you pick up your jump ring. Oh, hold on, this wasn't even. That's why I was having trouble with it. Alright, you pick up your jump ring, which is this one right there. Ese es el anillito. And you put both of the strings through the jump ring. Ponen los dos listones a través del jump ring. ¿Ven? Los dos listones. You put both of them through. And this is the tricky part. Esto es lo que muchos en veces se confunden. You have the jump ring in there. Tienen el anillito ahí adentro. Now you have to make a loop. Ahora tienen que hacer un... ¿Qué es, Daddy?
Una ruedita.
Una ruedita.
Con la línea.
Ajá. Una ruedita. You have to make a loop with that jump ring. And guess what you do with these two again? You put it again through the crimp bead. Otra vez lo vuelven a meter por la piedrita. So find the crimp bead. There it is. And you're going to put it through the crimp bead. Okay? Lo vuelven a meter. It's not going to go all the way through because guess what's going to hold it? The jump ring. No se va a pasar porque el anillito lo va a detener. And you pull. Now, how do you pull? You pull. ¿Cómo lo van a jalar? Van a jalar el listón. And you're going to hold on to the jump ring mientras se sostienen el anillito. ¿Por qué? Why? Look what happens when you do it that way.
It level it out or...
There we go. See? So there it is. See, you didn't have to be moving it around and everything. It just put itself in its place all by itself. No lo tuvieron que estar moviendo mucho ni nada. Nomás jalen la orillita mientras detienen el anillo y solo se acomoda todo. Okay? Now, how do we make sure it doesn't move from where we put it? Now we're going to clamp down on the crimp bead. Ahora vamos a aplastar la piedrita. how are you going to clamp down that crimp bead? Joe, could you give me those pliers, please?
The little nose pliers.
You're going to use the flat nose pliers. These are the flat. Van a usar las pinzas planas. No las redondas. Not the round. See that? Those are the round ones.
Yeah.
No las redondas. The flat ones, las planitas. You're going to get that little crimp bead, and you're just going to squish it. Lo van a aplastar, simplemente. Don't let go and then squish it again from another angle, because you'll break the crimp bead.
It'll crack it.
It'll crack it. No la vayan a soltar y luego aplastarla de otro ángulo, porque entonces se quiebra la piedrita. If you let go and you want to double make sure it's nice and tight, you have to squish it again from the same angle in which you squished it originally. It means that where it's flat already, that's where you're going to flatten it more. But you're not going to do it from a different angle. Si sueltan y quieren nomás asegurarse que esté bien apretado, lo pueden volver a aplastar, pero asegúrense que lo estén aplastando de forma que ya lo habían hecho, que lo plano se quede plano. Si lo hacen de otro ángulo, van a quebrar esa piedrita y lo van a tener que volverlo a poner. If you break it, you'll have to start again. Now, from this point, you could just cut these strings right now, as they are. De este punto podrían cortar esos mecatitos desde ahorita donde están, but I like to hide them a little bit more. So I'll take both of them and I'll put them through one of these seed beads. Entonces agarro ambos, ¿ambas o ambos? Ambos mecatitos y los meto a través de una de estas piedritas de color, okay, para esconderlas un poquito más. And just sort of see where they're naturally going to, in what direction. It seems like these are naturally going towards this side, so I'll just put it through one of those beads. Vean dónde es donde los listoncitos están naturalmente inclinados a irse. Parece ser que estos están más inclinados a irse de este lado, así que los voy a meter a través de una de las piedritas de este lado. So I'll just pick up these two strings and I'll put them through one of these seed beads.
Just one of them, or
You can do more than one.
I'm sorry, or the very top one.
The very top one, yes, not just any of them.
Okay.
That's a good question. Tienen que ponerlo a través primeramente de que está mero arriba, no de uno más abajo, porque luego van a poder ver cómo el listón corre por encima de las piedritas. Tiene que ser el primerito después del crimp bead. That's a little difficult to do, but once you do it, you'll be so happy that you did it. And I actually got it through finally. So I am pulling it through that seed bead. Give it a little tug. There we go. Now it's in there. And now I can cut it. Ahora sí lo puedo cortar. See how it goes through that bead right there? Now I'm going to cut it. Alright, so now I'm almost done, ya casi terminé. Now I have the teardrop and I have the jump ring. Ahora tengo la lagrimita y también el anillito. All we need is our hook. Nomás necesitamos el ganchito ahora que amarrarlo. And let me actually back out a little bit for this. Alright, now what are we going to open? The jump ring or the ear wire hook? The ear wire hook, thank you. ¿Qué es lo que van a abrir? ¿El anillito o el ganchito? Les sugiero que el ganchito. If you open the jump ring, you might not be able to close it correctly, and that very thin string could later come out if you didn't close it correctly. La razón que no les aconsejo abrir el anillo es porque como usaron un listoncito bien delgadito, si no lo saben apretar otra vez bien el anillo, este listoncito se les puede salir después, el arete se les puede salir. Mejor es abrir el ganchito, okay? It's best to open the ear wire hook, and this is how you do it. You pick up your ear wire hook, and you see how it's a little open from this side? ¿Ven cómo está un poco abierto de este lado? That means that's where you go with your flat nose pliers. Van a usar las pincitas planas. You're going to get the tip. Van a agarrar la puntita de ese lado que ya está abierto. See how we got the tip? And you pull to the side. Y jalan hacia el lado, no hacia afuera. And let me show you. To the side. See how I open to the side? I didn't open the circle outwards because it'll ruin the shape of the circle. No jalé hacia afuera porque eso arruina la forma del círculo. Siempre hacia un ladito. Then you pick up your earring with the jump ring. Recogen su aretito con el anillo. You put it through. There it is. It's through now. And then you just close it in again. Ya nomás lo cierra. So you pick up your flat nose pliers again. You go to the tip, recogen sus pincitas, van a la puntita de nuevo, and you just bring it back in. Y nomás lo traen de regreso eso que habían jalado. And then, there you have it. Ahí tienen su anillito. Digo, su anillito. Tienen su aretito, perdón. And now you have the pair. Ahora tienen el par of your teardrop earrings.
Yeah.